Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What's up, Bet Slip Nation, here with my boy Bobby here. It is your boy Poolside, Duke of Slips Pat here with an impromptu. Usually don't do shows on Mondays or Tuesdays, but we did a Tuesday show last week, but usually no Mondays. But just in case I get hit with a tornado down here in St. Louis, I figured I would at least hop on and give a couple picks here at Just the Bet Slips, where you can find one thing and one thing only every single show, among other things, actually. And that is the hot tips to help your bet slips. Yes, we're here. I'm here. Appreciate anybody who hops on in. I don't expect too many people, but if you happen to be watching this, please hit that follow button on X, because once we hit 500, which we are close, we will be doing a giveaway, and we have many giveaways to come. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Big things coming. Big things are happening in the next about a month. I think things are really going to start firing up here when I get into my place and everything starts to fall into place. But that is neither here nor there. But it is just the bet slips. I only have a couple bets. I've got the Professor Parlay. I have his picks that I will share and give my brief comments on. But before we do any of that, let me just get into the thing that makes sure we don't get in trouble, or I don't get in trouble today. Number one, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. This is a well-written disclaimer, by the way. I don't know if I say that enough, but it is true. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's a national help hotline for people like if you, loved one, family member, whoever it is, needs help with gambling. It's just as addictive as all the other things that you could think of when I say addictive. You can call 1-800-GAMBLERS, a national help hotline, to get you in touch with people that can help you today. Forgive me if I look up every now and then. I know you might not be able to tell, but I am watching the Cardinals game. I am in St. Louis. I am a Cardinals fan. Duh. Anyway, we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but we are, however, affiliated with and sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. Yes, Nevin. Never odd or even. It is Nevin. Rocking my Nevins right now, as I always do. Actually, fun story. Not really fun, but I rock these John Waynes every day at work. I work outside, work on a golf course. I rock these every single day. I've been getting compliments. They're the best. They're best. They're polarized. They're form-fitting. I like the John Waynes. I like these Blood Fades here. I like my Doc Robbins if I can ever find them. But if you do lose yours or they get damaged, they will be replaced. They can be and will be replaced. Please check out our link in our link tree, which is why you need to be following us on X. Our link tree is right there. Click on that, go to our link, and then you can get buy one and get two for free. Buy one pair, get two for free, or you can just buy one for 30% off. Both are amazing deals, and you will get the free shipping over $50. You will get that. So shout out to Nevin, never odd or even. It is Nevin Eyewear. And again, we are not affiliated with a sportsbook of any kind, but we are partnered with and presented by Playvo, aka Play Your Profit. I'm going to give this a shot here. Playvo is a game where you can spend money to get yourself, I believe, $30 with our code JTBS. You would get 10% off, so it'd be $27 for a $1,000 bankroll. And the goal is to get a 10% profit before a 10% loss, and then that gets you to the next round, which will then you have to do 15% profit before 10% loss, and then you will be funded, aka you can win real money. Go check them out at Playvo, aka Player Profit. You can find them either way, and you can start playing today. It's built for people who don't want to spend too much money but also want to gamble, and it's a game. So if you're into games, if you're into gambling, it's perfect for you. If you want to just dip your toes into gambling, it's perfect for you. It's especially with our code JTBS, you get 10% off of whatever package that you choose. Shout out to Playvo. They're ever growing. They're awesome. Again, JTBS at checkout for 10% off. Give it a shot. Give it a shot if you're still unsure about whether or not you want to get into actual gambling with your hard-earned money. Just dip your toes in with a 10% off. Let's just say $27, and then you play the game. $1,000. You have $1,000 of bankroll to then go on and try and beat the game. And then if you get to the necessary spot, you can then turn that into real money. So check it out. Shout out to Playvo. Shout out to Player Profit. I think I did okay there. As you can see, the board is empty, but I am going to bring up what is the best bet of the day right now. There it is. It is. Let's see if I can I think I can zoom in. Did that work? It might have worked. Yeah, it worked. Look at that. The Professor Parlay's best bet of the day is Dylan Cease, 8 strikeouts. I think that's a great bet. I think that game's already started, so I know I was a little late, but I wanted to get on because, again, like I said, if the impending doom that might be coming to actually, no. Oh, yeah, that game has started. Dylan Cease versus Ranger Suarez. But just for some context, Dylan Cease has 59 plate appearances against this Red Sox lineup, and he has a 32.2 K percentage, and he has been on lights out this year. So shout out to Dylan Cease, and shout out to the best bet of the day. So that is that. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to get this back up here because it is time. Oh, and that's not what I meant to do. It is the marquee matchup. Yes, it is my segment here, and I am going to do that. Wow, it's really cool having a touchscreen computer. Very, very. This is what you get with this show, by the way. Is the live shows is me talking to myself a lot and sharing and whatnot. And I'm gonna do a quick tweet. And it looks like the Cardinals are going to get combined no-hit today. No roller coaster, though. No roller coaster. I still love this team. I don't care if they lose 120, 30 games. I don't care. Let me just get a quick tweet out there. Bang. There it is. Okay. All right. Yes, but the marquee matchup today is Max Fried and Jack Leiter. That game, I believe, also just started. That's actually not that. No, that's actually a little bit. There you go. I did that right. That's actually 8:05 Eastern. It is currently 7:23 Eastern. Little tail of the tape. I don't have too much here with it, but I did do the quick research. I believe I've had this before. I did. Both of them were minus money when it came to just 6 strikeouts, which is the marquee matchup, is 6 strikeouts for each pitcher in one game. Max Fried against this Texas Rangers roster, he's faced them 124 times, and he has almost 30% K percentage, 29.8. Jack Leiter, on the other hand, young kid, has 27 against this Yankees roster and has 22.2 K percentage, which makes me feel better because the odds are plus 200. Look, I hit it yesterday. I had a bad day yesterday. I had not in life, I had a fine day, but in gambling, I had a pretty bad day, and you'll see that at the end of the show. But I don't know. I have a good feeling this is. I mean, they're two names that you should know, especially Fried, obviously, who is starting to come around. And I think, by the way, I don't think it's been talked about enough. Not enough, but it hasn't been talked about yet. First of all, 0.77 whip. He's 3-1, 2.4 ERA with 32 Ks on the year. He has a 9.2 ERA on the road, and as I just said, he has 32 strikeouts on the season. 25 of those came on the road, and he is on the road tonight against the Rangers. So give me that. Jack Leiter, like I said, 29 Ks. He has a 1-1 record, 4.97. 14 of those 29 Ks have come at home. Look, is it a tough matchup for? I think that Fried gets here pretty easily. I think it's Leiter who we're going to sweat. And honestly, I say that as somebody who's been struggling this month when it comes to gambling. And I can't say that with such gusto. So that's what I have. Marquee matchup. Nice even 200. Let's go. Let's win. Let's run it back to back. I'm not tracking them this month, but I will be tracking them next month. Hey, I think it's probably profitable so far, or at least close to even, if not profitable. So shout out to the marquee matchup today. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby helped me with this. It's my little bear here. Yeah, so that'll do that. I remove that, and I'm actually going to bring this up because now, that's me. It is time for the 750 Club. I didn't put it on there, but it is the most inclusive club. I'll bring this up, and it is just a one-shot bet here with Brian Rocchio. We've all struggled saying this guy's name, Rob included. I think he spelled it right. Let's double check. Let's make sure that Rob spelled it right. Brian Rocchio. Let's see. Roccchio. Roccchio. Yeah. Oh, did he add an extra A? No. Wow. All right. Shout out to Rob. Brian. He's got 3 home runs on the year and 90 at bats, 25 hits, 278 batting average. I don't know the reasoning behind this, but I just wanted to read off those stats. So shout out to the 750 Club, and he's got that at plus 1,000. Probably got to be right around there, no matter where you get it. No matter what sportsbook you're getting it at, it's got to be right around there. I love this touchscreen. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. So there's that. Look at this. Ready? Whoop, whoop. See that? Wow. All right. Technology, ladies and gentlemen. So there's that, and then I'm going to actually back up because I think I'm going to do this long ball right now. I think everybody can see what I'm doing anyway. Yeah. I'm going to do the long ball. He's got Max Muncy as his long ball of the day, plus 290. I mean, it's a solid bet. We've seen Chicks Picks Jen hit with Max Muncy, the 2 home runs. Even it wasn't on a show, but she still hit it. Neither here nor there. Muncy has been on a tear. Muncy's been just the Max Muncy that we all know he can be. Max Muncy plus 290 for the long ball of the day. something I intend on getting on. I'm not on it now. I intend to be on the long ball of the days, coming on my first paycheck now that I'm down in St. Louis, and I have to wait a week. I had to wait an extra week to get paid. That's neither here nor there. Nobody cares, but that's the long ball of the day. I will get on that. It's a fun bet. $5 on a long ball. If the player that you picked hits the longest home run, you get a share of. It's usually, they said 50,000 but it rolls over if nobody hits it. So it could be anywhere from, and Jen had a crazy amount when she hit it. So, but that being said, you know what? I'm just going to roll in. It's not green and plushy, but it is Professor's parlays of the day. And I'm going to say this because one of these games is going on right now. Actually, multiple of these games are going on right now. So I'm just going to get these out of the way. And I'm going to do the whole whoop. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Man. Like I said, technology. All right. So Professor's parlay, this would be on the green plushy thing, but he's not here. So, and I didn't feel like putting it on the actual slide. So he's got Dustin May, who's pitching right now. I do not believe who has any strikeouts. I can check that right now, though. I am watching the game, but I don't think he's been. He hasn't even gotten he's been good about not getting shellacked recently. He's really come down to earth, but Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Well, whatever. Let's see if Dustin May has any strikeouts yet. Nope, didn't think so. But he has Dustin May 4 strikeouts, Max Fried 5, so I love that. Dylan Cease 6, which obviously goes with his best bet. And then Yamamoto 6, got that at plus 345. Parlay 2, I love this one. Pistons plus 4, Cunningham 25 plus points. I love that bet. Thunder minus 4.5 and SGA 28. How can you hate that at all? I know he came up just short yesterday with his parlays, unfortunately, but let's see if Professor can see one go through the hoops. So that is all of Professor's picks. Thank you to the Professor for dropping his picks, as he always does if we don't do a show, which, again, we don't usually do a show. I felt like hopping on. This is on me. I knew it's impromptu. Figured I'll share the heck out of it after the fact and during the fact. I'm just bored, and I'm hoping that I don't get hit by this tornado. So that's kind of where my head is at. But that being said, that is the Professor's picks. Shout out to the Professor. And that being said, I will get now into my picks of the day, and that is the green plushy thing. Oh, I can hear the thunders coming. It is green. It is plushy. It is lit tip up top, and that's mine right here. Bang. Obviously, the marquee matchup is going on there. Only 3 picks today. I got to see, like I mentioned it before, got to see the ball go through the hoop. I really need one of these to hit. I honestly don't even care if only one of them hits. Have to see one of these hit today. And I feel good about 2 out of 3. I think the one that I'm not feeling great about is the Pucky. I've been pretty good with Pucky recently, but it's the loyalty slip. It's Flyers and Vegas are playing on the same night. Vegas coming off a loss. Flyers looking to close the series out for CJ. Vegas looking to win for Rob. Give me Flyers and Vegas to win. On the other side, you'll notice that T is that is triple double, not double double. I have Cade Cunningham double double, which is why I love the 25 plus points that Professor said, and then I have Jokic triple double, which shockingly, I guess not shockingly, we talked about it a little bit the other day, but minus money for Jokic to get a triple double, which is just outrageous, especially in the playoffs. But got that at 206. The craziest part about this, by the way, is that bet a guy to get a double-double in the NBA playoffs and Jokic to get a triple-double is nearly identical odds to two guys to get 6 strikeouts in the majors. I don't know what's harder. I'm not sitting here telling you or claiming to know what is harder. I mean, I pitched. I obviously not at any close to level that these pitchers are, but that just blew my mind. The fact that it's 206 for the K double-double, Jokic triple-double. And like I said, I have the marquee matchup. So that is what I have. Very quick show. Thank you to anybody who joined. I know it was impromptu. Nobody really expects us to go live on Mondays, and we usually will not. But like I said, I felt obligated. Not obligated. I just wanted to. That's really it. That's really it. I wanted to go live. I wanted to talk to the ether. I wanted to talk to the 15 people that are in here. It is what it is. If I can, I like to. That's kind of what it is. And whether it's a video or live like this, I think it's just practice. It's reps. It's getting reps in. It's practicing talking to anybody. It's just I'm first of all, I'm here alone until my wife is able to move down here. I know nobody wants to hear my sob story. It's not a sob story. I'm having a great time. I love St. Louis. But it's reps. It's reps. It's getting reps in. We have a wrestling podcast that's going to start soon. We're going to be recapping Monday Night Raws on Wednesday shows. On this here, Just the Best Slips. We're going to be recapping Monday Night Raws coming up soon. We're going to be recapping SmackDowns on Saturdays. Myself, C-Money, and the Professor, who are going to be starting a wrestling podcast soon. Whether it's under this umbrella, Fans First, or another umbrella, is yet to be seen, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Fans First because they do host this show, which we are very grateful for. But I am excited to talk wrestling. I'm excited to continue to see what I do, where I go, where I'm going to end up show wise. Whether it's, obviously I'll continue to do this, but I may have other things in the works here. But either way, this is I hopped on today jokingly because there might be a tornado coming my way, or at least severe storms, and I just wanted to talk some sports. So that's where my head's at. That's where I'm at, and thank you to anybody who watched. Let's get to the records really quick because I'd have to bask in my shame. Yes, 10, almost 11 units. Yeah, I lost a lot yesterday, boys and girls. We have PD King, who had a monstrous day. He is very firmly in the king of the units right now with only a handful of days left in the month. Jen, who I think very impressively is not only in the green with her units, but she is in the green in the records, which doesn't happen a lot on this show. Professor had a tough day too, but he still finds himself on the left side. And C-Money hangs on to his position here, and Parker has unfortunately not been able to make any bets, but we love you, Parker. Don't worry about that. So that is that, and I'm going to take this off and just talk to the people real quick. Thank you again. I know impromptu. Nobody didn't expect anybody to come in here, so it's cool to have anybody join me. I'm going to do one last retweet with an AMA because I always like to do that, even though I know nobody's going to ask me anything. Let's see. Last couple minutes. Hashtag AMA. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. AMA. Ask me anything. Just the Best Slips, Fans First. That didn't work. Okay, there it is. Yeah, again, I come on here. Shout out to Bobby, my old bear here. I love doing this. I love talking sports. I love talking gambling. Like I said, I only had three. I mean, I've been losing. I gotta wait until hopefully I get when I get paid on Friday. That's why I gamble responsibly. I can't. I'm not gonna re up. Hopefully, I win a bet or two today. Hopefully, three, and I can gamble tomorrow, if not Wednesday, or I take tomorrow off. I understand where I'm at when it comes to that. So again, 1-800-GAMBLER. Don't gamble more than you can afford, and only gamble what you can afford to lose. It's the best piece of advice I've ever been given. So far so good. Looks what I had seen is that the storm is going to get here in like 20 or so minutes, 25 minutes. So fingers crossed, knock on wood. Be all right. I think I'll be fine. Had a little leak in the Airbnb today from the ceiling, which was fun. I had to put 2 pots down, which I still have on the ground because you never know. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Ask me anything for another minute or so. Doubt anybody comes in and asks me anything, but I figured I'd say it at least. And please, definitely, if you're new to the show, please hit that subscribe button on X or YouTube, but X specifically. Once we hit 500, some big things could happen to the show, and we will be doing a giveaway. So make sure let's get just the best up to 500. That would just melt my heart. So thank you again to anybody who watched me today and will watch me in the future. And stay tuned because we have, like I said, wrestling podcast is coming with two other of the hosts on this show. Name is to be determined. And date, I think we're probably going to shoot for Wednesday recordings Wednesday recordings and then drop them on Thursdays or whatever. We haven't figured out the logistics yet, but it is going to happen. And, we're going to have some fun with that. Just recapping Mondays and Fridays. I used to do a NXT show, NXT and We. Shout out to my guy, Brett. I'm so that was the Black and Gold brand. I'm not, and I love Shawn Michaels, but I'm not privy to what's going on. I'm barely privy to Monday and Fridays. I read. I don't always watch. I try to watch Raw when I can, and I'll try and watch it tonight. But I try to watch both of them when I can, or at least highlights. And I read, so I read everything. I always know what's going on. Going into pay-per-views, but or PLEs, whatever you want to call them. But I thought that was a siren. I'm sorry. But that's kind of what's on the agenda. Like I got a lot of stuff going on. For me, I think I'm gonna have potentially a new show myself on top of the wrestling show and this. And until we have the podcast up and running, we will be doing recaps on on Wednesdays and Saturdays on this live show that we do Wednesdays and Saturdays, or at least we try to do Saturdays. But we generally always do Wednesdays. So make sure and this is impromptu. We don't usually do Monday shows, but if I can, I will. And that's why I'm here today. So I'll give another minute for anybody who wants to hop in and ask me anything. I doubt it's going to happen, but thank you to anybody who watched. Please go like, comment, and subscribe. We love you. We really want more interaction with people. It really melts our heart when we get comments and when we just want to talk sports and gambling with the people that watch the show. So, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. Thank you so much. And let me, I guess at this point, let's go Cardinals, and let me play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeet, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.